Hello, how are you today? My name is Fred Badger, but I'm also known to many in the system as Ezekiel Israel. Today I want to talk about something that's very important. It is very important because it has something to do with why people are in the conditions that they're in right now. Most of us understand that we have what was known as religion as a belief system that was organized to help us to balance things out on a proper approach so that we can be able to develop a more safer environment for our people back in those times. But what people don't understand is that the history behind why that took place. You see, our God came to us in many forms. He presented himself in many manifestations. He allowed himself to come through many kings so that you would see how, if you would obey the proper representation of what they were teaching you, you wouldn't be how we are today. You see, today is a reflection of what happened yesterday. Jesus was sent as a miracle to help us to transcend into a different pattern so that we would be able to orchestrate more different. Because during the time of Jesus' era, Mary was in a condition that was far worse than where we are now. In those times, they were being oppressed. They were in Jerusalem at the time. And prior to them being in that place, the angel appeared unto Mary by the river and informed her that she would be giving birth to a king that will bring her out of the conditions that her and her people was in at that particular time. The king knew that. Herod was conscious of what was going on. This is why he sent the three wise men. He sent them out so that they can find it. But if you understood properly, they use astrology as a pattern to be able to calculate when it would actually take place. You see, that same war, that same principality that took place then is what's happening now. But there were rules that was given to us now that if we would properly follow them, we wouldn't be in the situations that we're in right now. But how many of us are willing to take on the approach to learning and following those rules? You see, my name is Fred Badger, also known as Ezekiel Israel in the system. And as that identity, I've taught a lot of classes and I help a lot of people and work with a lot of gangs. Walk the yard with many gang representations of high profile and prolific leaders that were in the time in different areas in control of a lot of things. You see, power comes through many elements, and it just don't mean that it has to come on the outside, because it starts on the inside. I'm known to try to help people, but above all, my help to people can't extend no different than people's help to me, because I'm not no different than the next person. You see, we equal in equilibrium, so we're also equal in condition. So I'm not never going to put myself higher than anyone because we're all in the same regime right now. We got people from all over coming to try to learn and teach us how to perfect something that the Creator already perfected. All we have to do is tap in. He has the system already there. So if we go into that system and we allow ourselves to take on the power that comes with that, we have a chart that goes through us that a lot of us identify as the Kundalini. When you tap into those systems and go through them chakra centers, you're opening up different rims. And when you open those rims, you're opening up different portals. So you don't have to be in the conditions you're in right now. You don't need nobody to teach you how to go inside yourself. You just need to go inside yourself. So later on, we're going to talk about that. But just to give you something to think about, in order for you to have the power of being who you are, you must first know who you are. So I challenge you to come back and let's build upon who you are. And in doing that, let's recreate a creation that will help us to be in a better position. And with that, I leave you in my language. Peace.